Hi friends. So once again I am here with my new thought sharing video and the topic is predictive maintenance. So I hope all of you people are doing the predictive maintenance in your organization. But there are some challenges. First of all, are related to the concept what is predictive maintenance and how it can help to the organization. So this is very important topic for a organization. So I hope this video will be helpful to your organization. So basically, this predictive maintenance is a best proactive approach to eliminate the potential breakdowns. But how it can help us? So predictive maintenance, basically according to the IATF 16949, so IATF 16949 has given one definition. And what is that definition? An approach and set of techniques to evaluate the condition of in-service equipment by performing periodic or continuous monitoring of equipment conditions in order to predict the maintenance should be performed. So this is the definition given in IATF 16949. So you can refer the IATF 16949 standard also. Now, what it means? It means a primary objective of this predictive maintenance is to identify the potential production issues well before they led to machine shutdown. Means before shutdown, if there is any method or methodology where we can predict, yes, there will be the possibility of the potential breakdown. This is done through the constant equipment performance monitoring enabled by sensors, data collections, and near real-time communication between equipment and the software. So important is there should be some methodology and good methodology so that we can predict the future, predict the potential breakdowns. Now, the next is maintenance. Basically, maintenance proactive approach. So there are two different conditions for maintenance. So one condition is proactive approach. So in this chapter, basically we are discussing about the proactive approach maintenance. So maintenance, there are two kinds of maintenance. One is preventive maintenance. So what is preventive maintenance? So preventive maintenance is basically time-based condition monitoring. So this preventive maintenance focus on CLETA. What is CLETA? So C means check, L means lubrication, I means inspection, T means tightening, and A means adjustment. So machine needs some lubrication, some inspection, some tightening, some adjustment time to time. So preventive maintenance, basically it is a time-based maintenance. So we can schedule this maintenance. Now, important is in this preventive maintenance, we can repair before failures. So whatever the failures, the possibilities are there, so we can repair all those kind of situations so that we can avoid the failures or breakdowns. For predictive maintenance, we can schedule this preventive maintenance. And the second approach, proactive approach, is predictive maintenance. So predictive maintenance is basically condition-based maintenance. And according to the standard, it should be data-based. So in this situation, no need to repair. Eliminate the root cause only. For example, suppose there is a electric connection. In this electric connection is having some sparking and there is a bulb. So because of this sparking, your bulb may fuse. So suppose if we as a maintenance person, if we can predict such kind of failure before breakdowns. So we have to work only to remove the sparkings. Our bulb will be safe. But when it converts into the breakdown, then you have to replace the bulb also, and you have to correct the situation because of that bulb was fused. The next point is life expansion. By using this predictive maintenance approach, you can expand the life of your equipment or maintenance. It can provide you the better ROI, and it can be useful to reduce the labor cost and reduction in repair cost also. Predictive maintenance, basically most common breakdown in industry which you observe in your industry on day-to-day basis. What are those? Like wear out. There are some breakdowns because of some wear out, key bearing was wear out, that's why this breakdown is there. And similarly, some machine part broken. So, and motor burn, this is also one of the failure which we observe on normal basis. Malfunctioning and short circuits. So this is some of the breakdowns I have highlighted here. All such kind of breakdowns are having some relation with the predictive maintenance. If the maintenance in charge or the machine operator is really knowledgeable to identify some abnormality in the machine, so we can avoid such kind of failures. But normally in industry, the people are not competent. They do not understand the concept. That's why such kind of failures occurs. So we can avoid such kind of failure by doing the predictive maintenance. Major challenges why we are not able to identify this breakdowns during the predictive maintenance, because of skills, and the second thing is understanding regarding the predictive maintenance concept. The third thing is linkage between breakdown and the predictive maintenance. So sometimes we observe some breakdowns, but we cannot make the relationship from the preventive maintenance or predictive maintenance. What mistake we did in the preventive maintenance or predictive maintenance. If we identify that kind of failure, so that will help us to improve our preventive maintenance and predictive maintenance also. But normally in industry, just they are focusing on the symptoms, like as I have shared one example related to the electric connection and bulb. So normally if bulb failure is there, so just they are replacing the bulb. They are not looking the symptoms why this bulb are continuously failing. The fourth thing is data unavailability. Because we don't have the data, so because of data unavailability, we cannot compare what is the difference and what kind of difference is available in our machines. So that can help us. Now, predictive maintenance. Normally in industry, people are using the senses to predict the failures, like any smell is there, any abnormal noise is there, for example, abnormal sound. So we are just listening any abnormal sound is there or not. The second thing is vibration, any abnormal vibrations in machine. The third thing is machine temperature. Next is like electrical system sparkings and abnormal noise. So basically people are using their skills or using their sense to predict the failures. But in your industry, there are a lot of challenges because sometime in industry there are lot of noise. Because of that noise, nobody can identify the abnormal noise. So that's why we faces some problems. So they people are just using their senses, but every time the senses are not capable to identify such kind of failures. So that's why we are doing the predictive maintenance, but still we are getting the breakdown. So this is some challenges in industries, so that you can take care. Now, what is the best way? The best way is use data to predict the failures. What are those? For example, like machine load analysis. Suppose if we are doing the analysis for the machine load, okay, when we bought this machine, that time machine was carrying the load of suppose 10 ampere. Now machine is taking the load of 15 amperes. So it is showing something. Now, if the data is available, then you can predict whether it is suitable for my company, or for my this equipment or machines, or is there any possibility for the failure. This is the indication for any future failures. Next is motor load analysis. So normally in industry, people are doing the motor load. So they are monitoring the motor load. But how they are monitoring? Suppose yesterday, when we monitor this load, that time 10 ampere load was there. Today 11 ampere load is there. So is there any major problem if yesterday 10 ampere is there and today 11 ampere is there? So answer is no. So when we compare this data from the last reading, yes, you will not find any major variations. But if you compare this data from the initial data, like when the machine was purchased, that time motor load was 10 ampere. But slowly, this motor ampere load, now it is 20 ampere. So 10 ampere and 20 ampere, so basically double. It is giving some indication that there are some possibility for the potential breakdowns. But if you compare from the previous, then it may be 19 and today is 20, so 1 ampere, so there may not be any impact for these variations. So it is always important to take the some large data so that you can compare, and this comparison can give us the health idea about the equipment or machines. Vibration analysis, so some of the organizations are doing the vibration analysis also, noise analysis also. So basically the intent of this predictive maintenance is analytical approach. So this analytical approach is possible if you have the data, but if you don't have the data, you are just doing the predictive maintenance on the basis of the employees' skills or their senses. Then there are possibility for the future breakdowns, which industries are facing. Now, important is flow analysis. So sometime in some of the machines, like in molding machines, some water flow is required. But water flow, when we start the mold, that time flow was something different. But after 6 months, after 1 year, the flow is something different. If you compare the data, then you will find some choke, which can create some major breakdown in your companies or for your machines. Similarly for hydraulic, so some force is required. So for hydraulic, you can do the flow analysis. So basically, there are some benefits of this predictive maintenance. What are those? So some of the benefits I have highlighted in this video, like keep the machine in running condition. It can provide the confidence to the management that my machine is available for the production purpose. The second thing is proactively inform us about the health of equipment or machines. And the third thing is reduce unplanned maintenance time and maintenance cost also. The next thing is this effective predictive maintenance can help us to achieve the better ROI. So this is also very important for an organization. So I hope you understand what are the challenges with respect to the predictive maintenance, and what could be the benefits, and what other industries are doing, and what could be the best way to do the predictive maintenance. So I hope this video will be useful for you and your organization. If you found this video useful for your organization, so you can share this video with your colleagues, with your friends, or with your team members. So thank you, and thank you very much.